y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my first day back since working from home in early March. God, was it that long ago? I can't believe how long ago that was. So yes, I've been working from home since early March, but today I have a meeting in the office. We are taking all precautions. I do have my mask and I will be going into the office here shortly. The first thing I was going to start off by doing is brushing my teeth, washing my face, and getting my beauty sponge wet. The next thing that I'm going to do is get started on my hair. Now, I washed my hair the night before, and as you can see here, it is nice and straight. I blew it out with my, Revlon something or other. Any of the hot tools that I use or any products that I use, I will link down below because I can't remember all the names off the top of my head. But it is literally the best blow dryer brush thing that I've ever used. I'm just not coordinated with a blow dryer and a round brush, and as you can see, I have a whole head plus another person's head of hair to try and get through, and it literally will take me forever to try and dry my hair that way. It does take me quite a while to curl my hair in the mornings. As you will see, you won't see, but it took me about an hour to curl my hair and an hour to do my makeup, but that's because I take my time and I really enjoy getting ready in the mornings. I could get ready in 10 minutes if I wanted to, but I really enjoy this process. So I'm going to start by sectioning my hair off into 3 sections, bottom, middle, and top, and then start curling my hair. One thing I want to mention about curling your hair, whenever I do it, I use a firm hold hairspray just to kind of hold the curl in place. My hair is so thick and so heavy that the curl just does not stay unless I use hairspray first. And then when I wrap my hair around the barrel of the curling wand, I make sure that I don't take any more than about an inch wide piece of hair. And then I make sure that it's flat against the barrel whenever I am curling it. That way I can get a nice tight ringlet curl as opposed to, a wave. So yeah, that's what I make sure that I do when I curl my hair. 1-inch pieces and flat on the barrel.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together
So the first thing that I'm going to do here is put on moisturizer and start to prime my face. The moisturizer that I use is the CeraVe, I believe. I think so, CeraVe, yes. And I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Primer to help fill my pores in.
Together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground.
So one thing I definitely want to say when applying foundation, especially if you exfoliate your face often, you want to bring it down your neck so that your face is not a different color than your neck. For some reason, I never get tan on my neck. I do have a bunch of freckles on my face and on my chest area. So my neck is completely white, but my chest will be tan and my face will be tan. So I have to put foundation directly on my neck, otherwise I'm a different color all over the place. So pro tip, even though I'm not a pro, bring your foundation down your neck, please. The next thing that I'm doing here is I'm putting cream contour on my cheeks using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, something like that, in a deeper color. This just helps my bronzer and my contour have, like, I don't know, a more seamless finish, a deeper tone, I guess you could say. Whenever I powder my face, it does kind of wash me out. So I do like to add this step in whenever I'm, getting all dolled up for work, just because it gives me more definition to my face and I like the way that it looks. Probably my favorite beauty, applicator or way to apply my foundation and concealer is with a beauty sponge. I have never really used a brush before. I mean, back when I was in high school, I used those goofy little triangle cosmetic sponges that everybody had. And then I went right into a beauty blender-esque type applicator. I just find that it really helps melt the foundation and the concealer into the skin, so it gives the most natural appearance possible. It doesn't leave brush strokes or anything like that, and I really like it for smoothing out my under eyes before I put powder on under there. And I have combination oily skin, so I get pretty oily throughout the day. So I definitely set my whole face with translucent powder. And then whenever I go in for contour and bronzer, I will flatten out my brush to kind of give it that chiseled look. And it all depends on what kind of brushes you use. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that thunder. Wow. It's raining right now. Brushes I can't really link down below because most of them I've gotten in Ipsy bags, and majority of them I've had for years and years, and the labels have actually rubbed off, so I really can't link them. Here I am just touching up my brows with the NYX Micro Brow. My brows are microbladed, so I really don't have to do too much to them. I cannot recommend this procedure enough. It's not really a procedure, it's more like a cosmetic tattoo. It was not that painful. The maintenance on them was maybe a week of not getting them wet, maybe 10 days of not getting them wet. I did not have extensive healing, my brows weren't falling off of my face. And after they were healed, it was amazing. I could go to the beach without having to put makeup on. And it was the most exciting thing ever. Not that I wore makeup to the beach ever, but it was, I don't know. It gave me more self-confidence having brows on my face rather than just a line of brow hair, because I'm a product of the 90s and I would overpluck. So microblading, 2 thumbs up, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Here I am just putting a neutral color into my crease with a fluffy blending brush. The palette that I'm using, I can't really tell. Oh, it's the Shannon Rose palette. I don't know if she still has them for sale, but oh my goodness, it literally, I can use it for everything. I use the pinkish color for blush. Sometimes I'll put it in my crease and all over my lids. I also use the Tartiste palette, however you pronounce it. I'll link it down below. That one I can definitely link. And I'll try and link the Shannon Rose palette too. But she also has a lipstick. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. The liquid lipstick. I didn't put it on today because I was not feeling all of that, but it was definitely such a pretty color, and I feel like it goes with so many skin tones. I am just taking a smaller defining brush and smudging the light brown under my eyes, then taking more of a precision defining brush and lining right on my waterline. Right on my lash line in the outer corner of my eye on the bottom. I think I may have taken the darker color in that palette and just done the outer third of my eye and just kind of smudged that or blended that in the outer third. I'm really not good at explaining these, even though I like watching beauty YouTube videos. Then with a lighter color, I put that in the inner 2/3 of my eye to brighten that area up. I don't have my contacts in yet. I don't put those in until after I do all the powders on my face, just so that I don't get makeup on my contacts. So you'll see me putting my glasses on and off here. Oh, there we go, putting my contacts in. Sorry if that bothers you. But I just dab my eyes with my t-shirt because they do tend to drip. After I get my contacts in my eyes, I take a sharpened black kohl eyeliner and I line my inner waterline on the top and on the outer third, I guess, of the bottom. Then I'm going to take a black liquid liner and I'm going to wing my eyeliner. And it's really hard to explain how I do this. I'm not a makeup artist, but I basically start in the middle, get the line thick to where I want it, and then connect the inner corner and then the outer corner. I do just like a thick band. And then since my eyes are very slightly hooded, I practically close my eye and go directly up from my bottom waterline towards the tail of my brow. There's about a bazillion tutorials online about how to wing your eyeliner. The best one that I can say was Jaclyn Hill's, probably one of her first videos on how to wing your eyeliner. Now here I go completely overkill with the mascara. I think I use like 3 different mascaras just because they each do something different. And I have not found one mascara that does exactly what I want it to. So I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise first to get the volume. I'm using the CoverGirl Dono Lash Blast, I guess, the orange one, to separate them. And then I'm using CoverGirl, the pink one, to do my lower lash line just because I like the one the best for my lower lash line. And here I am putting on highlighter on the tops of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, and then right on the tip of my, right on the cupid's bow of my lip. After I pick out my dress and my jewelry, I'm just going to go over in front of the mirror and comb through my curls just so that they look a little bit more natural and they gather more naturally as well. I'm also going to pick a lip color that's going to suit my outfit. I think today I just kind of put on a whole bunch of different ones because I could not find a nude or a brown that went well with my top. So this one here is ColourPop, and I'll link it down below. the outfit of the day, and we have a Gabby too. Sorry, this piece of furniture is in the way and it's kind of making it difficult to see, but the dress I got from ThredUp, and I'll try and link the brand down below. Sorry about my messy counter. Oh, don't look. And then the shoes are Jessica Simpson, and I got them off of Amazon. I'll link those. Come on, focus, Gabby, move your head. I'll link those below too. And they are the most comfortable pumps that I think I've ever worn that are like this height. I think they're 3 inches. Yeah, 3 inches. And I absolutely love them. Little pearl earrings, and that's it. I don't really, do too much. I'm probably going to put my Mother's Day ring back on, and then that's about it for the day. So we are done with work. It is 12:39 and it's definitely, it's definitely time for lunch. I am starving. So I think I'm gonna go grab some Chipotle and then go pick up the kids. They're eating pizza right now. My grandparents got them pizza for lunch. So they're excited about that. But yeah, it was a pretty quick and easy day. Just had to go in for a meeting, get a few things done on my task list. And now I am headed back home, plug my computer in, monitor my emails for the rest of the day. I have got to get dinner in the oven, or not the oven, in the crock pot. I completely spaced and forgot and meant to do that this morning before I left for work and didn't do it. Oh, this lighting is terrible. Ooh. So we're having Reuben's for dinner, which is just basically corned beef on a sandwich with Swiss cheese and Thousand Island dressing and sauerkraut. So I'm gonna go home and get that in the crock pot and stick that on high so that hopefully it can get done cooking by dinner time. So 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be close, but we shall try.